Yo, welcome back foodies. Today we're going to make Biko with Latik Bisaya Style, but we'll do it in a super easy and fastest way. Let's get this started. Okay, so let's cook our sticky rice first in the rice cooker. Let's wash this first and then cook it in the rice cooker, just like cooking normal rice. Just measuring the water with your finger up until here, until it cooks in the rice cooker. So let's wash the rice before we will cook it. Okay, so while we are still waiting for our sticky rice to cook, let's prepare our sauce for the Biko. For this video guys, I'll be using coconut cream, not coconut milk, okay? Cream is a bit more thicker. Use 1 can of coconut milk per 500 grams of sticky rice. So we will be using 2 cans for 1 kilogram of sticky rice. Okay, so it's starting to boil now. You can now smell the aroma of the coconut milk. Now it's time to put it in low fire now that it's boiling. Next we will add up our brown sugar, dark brown sugar. For the brown sugar, every two cans and 1 kg of sticky rice, what I normally use is 750 grams of dark brown sugar, but it's up to you. You can make it 1 kg of brown sugar as well. So as you can see, I'm still in low fire, low heat. That's why it doesn't look like it's boiling, but our coconut cream is already boiled up earlier. So as you can see in this process, we are already making our latik, or the sauce for our sticky rice. And also one thing to note here, don't add up the salt yet, because we will take some parts of our latik and separate it to make it as our latik topping. So we are going to bring it to a boil again Now that we added the dark brown sugar, and then we want to achieve a texture that looks a bit sticky, a bit thick, and you have to keep on stirring it so that it doesn't get burned on the bottom of your pan. Alright, we'll take some part of the sauce of the latik to make it as a topping later on. So this is the texture that we want to achieve. It's a bit runny. So the idea is our topping will be very sweet, but then we will add salt later on the main latik that will be left here, and it will not be too sweet anymore because of the salt. The salt will negate all of those sweetness. Alright, so we have separated around 40% of it. This one. Now we are ready to add in our sticky rice. First, let's add salt first so that our main latik will not be too sweet enough. So we'll add around 1 teaspoon of salt. This will remove the sweetness of our latik. So here's our fully cooked sticky rice. Let's add it up now. So don't worry if you have taken a lot of sauce earlier, because you can still add them up here if it gets dried easily. But normally I will take around 40% of the latik. So what we are doing here is basically trying to incorporate our latik into all of our sticky rice. And make sure everything is well distributed. So you might be wondering, foodies, oh, this could be very sweet enough of all the sugar that we have added. But the reason why we are using dark brown sugar, it's because it is less sweet compared to the refined sugar or the normal brown sugar. And also in this mixture we have already added the salt. Normally the salt will enhance the flavor, or in this case enhance the sweetness, but since we are adding more salt into it, we've added around 1 teaspoon. That is actually a lot. The effect is basically removing its sweetness of the sugar. So this is the tiresome part. You have to keep on stirring until the latik is properly distributed. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's not sweet. Alright, foodies, let's transfer our Biko now in a small Pyrex glassware. So there it is, foodies. Our Biko is ready. Okay, and then it is ready to bake. Alright guys, so our Biko has cooled down a little. Let's give it a try. This is the one without the latik in the top. Yeah, it's not sweet. Let's give this one a try. It's definitely sweet.